Now, are you building a new Japan after this? You think this is a really rebuilding a country?
Yes, I think so. I think so. There are many points, perhaps, and personally, I would like to point out that perhaps the bigger, larger role by civil society, perhaps, after the Hanshin Awa's earthquake, NGOs and NPOs and then civil society did a very good job. And I understand after this tsunami and earthquake, more and more NGOs and NPOs and civil society will play a larger role in reconstruction, rescuing, and reconstruction, rehabilitation of affected areas. That is one point. And also I understand that perhaps we will think about the way of life once again. Yes. And whether perhaps Japanese people will think about whether we are consuming too much electricity, and we should perhaps we should conserve more energy, and we should lead a more sort of moderate life, humble life, and so on.
More simple lives.
And perhaps we should pay more attention to the poor people and disabled persons and so on. So I hope that Japanese people will be more sort of will have more sympathy with affected people and disabled persons and poor people, not only in Japan but also in the world. Yes, yes. And in response to assistance and from international community after the earthquake, tsunami, perhaps Japan should assist more people in the world who are suffering from disasters.
So a new kind of soul searching for Japan.
Soul searching for Japan, and we should be more sort of share feelings with affected people or poor people or in the international community.
How has this incident affected the investment, Japanese investment in other countries, especially in Thailand?
Thailand, I mean, generally speaking, Thailand has many sort of advantages with respect to the Japanese foreign direct investment. Thailand is the center of ASEAN. Thailand has established a big industrial cluster in Bangkok and adjacent areas, and there is a supply. Thailand is the center of supply chain, especially automobile industry and so on. So these advantages will remain even after the earthquake. And I do not think that Japanese companies will change their investment policy vis-a-vis Thailand, and perhaps even more SMEs are coming to Thailand, and also Asia is a sort of engine for growth, and Thailand is the center, and so I don't think Japanese company will change the policy with respect to investment in the near future as well in the long run.
There have been some immediate effects. Some companies here, factories here, have stopped production because of the disaster.
I hope that situation will not last for a long time.
Yes.
As you said, now the supply chain of manufacturing is very complicated, and some parts are coming from Japan and put into larger parts of automobile and sent back to Japan and so on. So supply chain is so complicated, so interlinked, intertwined. So even small part can make a big sort of impacts on the total manufacturing line. So but I hope that that situation will not last for a long time, and Toyota and other automobile companies are making their best to reestablish the damaged supply chain as soon as possible. But of course, another problem is shortage of power supply.
Right.
That is another problem, and now the government
shortage of power supply back in Japan.
Back in Japan,
which affects the supply chain,
especially in summer season. Yeah. Now the government is making a plan to also allocate or to cope with the issue, and there are two sides, how to lessen the demand of power demand, right, and how to increase power supply. So
reduce demand, increase
supply. That's yes. In summertime.
Yes.
And immediately it would be okay, because the temperature is going up, and less and less demand for heat. And so I think that the situation right now is good, getting better.
Yes.
But in summer, we will have a big power shortage, and so that is another problem. And in relation to this point, we are very, very grateful to IGAT.
Yes.
The other day, they have decided to lease 2 turbine generators to Japan. The capacity is total capacity is 244 megawatt, and the 2 generators can cover 240,000 families.
And they moved the turbines to Japan?
To Japan.
Leasing on the leasing basis?
Free of charge.
So
we are very good.
It is very interesting, because Japan was so advanced in technology that we were depending on Japan. You were our big brother. We were depending on your aid and your technology. Now, in a crisis, you may need some help from the little brother.
Not little brother, big brother. EGAT is, and also EGAT is very good to relocate generators. They have better knowledge than Japan.
Really?
They have experience in doing that. So originally, the equipment, the machines came from Japan.
Yes.
But they operated in a very good manner. And now
but these are Japanese machines.
Japanese machine. But operation, maintenance, relocation technique, EGAT has a very good knowledge and experiences.
So a friend in need is a friend in need.
Yes. These days, I'm always being reminded that mitte ku mit nai yam yak.
มิตรแท้คือมิตรในยามยาก
Yak. That's always. I'm always remembering.
Say it again. Say it again.
Mitte ku mit nai yam yak.
Very good.
And also I'm often participating in candlelit ceremonies and charity concerts and other events. And I listened to one song composed by a Japanese composer.
Yes.
The title is again ดอกไม้ของน้ำชา
อาจจะมีใครที่เคยสับสนและบางคนคงดิ้นรนไขว่คว้าอาจเคยท้อเสียใจหวังไว้ไม่ได้มาจนแม้เคยคิดจะหนีหน้าผู้คนด้วยวงแขนและเพียงมือสองโอบประคองหัวใจเจ็บช้ำเส้นทางนั้นมืดมนขาดฝนอันชื่นช่ำหม่นมัวด้วยความมืดดำสิ้นหวังหากดอกไม้แย้มบานในใจแห่ง สับสนด้วยความรักที่มอบแก่กันให้ดอกไม้นั้นแทนความงามแห่งน้ำใจยิ่งใหญ่เมฆหมอกก็คงสลายด้วยดอกไม้คือความสดใสในแสง